Evening. The game. Anywho, good evening all. So, yeah. Much like Vegeta, I've got to say one thing. I'm back, bitches! Yeah. 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 That. Um, so, yeah. I'm back. Reason why I'm saying that is that last week I had a bit of a bit of a mental break. That and I felt like shit last week. I'm going to back there. There we go. But yeah. Didn't stream last week because I just weren't feeling too great. Physically and mentally, if I'm honest. Ironically, well, not feeling great mentally actually caused me to feel like shit physically. Cause what happened last week is that stress sort of built up, and that caused me to have constipation, which in turn made me throw up a bunch. Don't ask how my body got being sick from constipation. My body, like my brain, makes no fucking sense. So yeah, I was suffering from that for beginning of last week, and so I decided to have a complete mental, week off and a mental reset. Which, if I'm honest, it did me quite. I feel like it did me favors. Like, I don't know. But yeah, back now, streaming and such. Interesting. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I think that why balance. I have been doing some stuff off stream since the last time I streamed this game, which, yeah, honestly was a fair while. But yeah, would associate that mod Hunter Ridge when I'm not streaming somehow. This feels good to be back, if I'm honest. Like, straight up. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a ill-ish stream today. Nothing, anything crazy. Nothing, anything crazy. If the game will actually lock me into a lobby already, that would be nice. Just saying. Don't do this shit to people on PC now, do you? Probably because there are a lot more people playing the PC version of this game. Yeah. I know. This is gonna make me do this shit solo, isn't it? Microwave noises. Before anyone asks, I am in a bit of a weird mood right now. Don't know why. And times like this, I'm glad I don't have live 2D yet. Because you would be seeing all the weird shit I'm doing right now. And I mean all of it. Okay.
A special quest has been added. Take a look at the quest list.
Where's this one? Did I do Mizu or Lunagaron first? Fuck it, Mizu.
Best of luck.
And no, I don't care about the fact that I'm bringing an ice weapon to a water monster. What is Mizu's secondary weakness anyway? think it's... You know what? I'm gonna look it up. Like...
Ready for anything. Mission time. Let's move out.
Training for this.
Monsters...
I mean,
Mizu.
fruits of my training.
Never mind protocol, Jay. Let us enjoy ourselves, shall we?
Kinda... Yes, kinda dragon? The secondary values on Mizu are fucking weird. If I'm honest. If I remember,
Let's
that
see.
is the marionette spider.
Well, well. Okay.
So...
Oh, yeah.
I... No, wait. A puppet spider. Right? Hear me out. Okay, if we can quickly grab and tag that Naga, we should be able to do some shit.
Test my skill.
Hope you like losing.
Now's your chance to ride it.
Or whatever those are.
I'll be gentle.
Okay,
Just got it. You need a break?
let's fucking go.
Target located.
There's our target. That is one giant monster.
It's vulnerable. Attack!
Okay.
Bye.
You showed that
Teach us
monster
lights
what's
a
up.
thing or two. I knew I could count on you. This is what being a royal knight is all about.
Oh, tag the tail.
Dedicate this one to the Admiral.
Did I just auto use a thing? Okay.
You're my best pal. I will suffer you no longer.
You know, if I'm trying to farm, Luchka might be better. Since she's better at breaking parts.
You're a great comrade.
The only thing is I do need to hit that tail as much as I can. Cause, well, I need to...
What? Now I gotta chase you.
Run! Move
Up
out!
we go.
This just won't
Okay. I got a gem out of that.
Sweet.
Not complaining.
Getting a bit too excited, buddy. Royal pain, courtesy of a royal knight.
I can't see shit.
This is what being a royal knight is all about.
So, did we get the first tail break on it, or?
Show you what I'm really proud of.
Yep, we got the tail break. Now we just need to sever it. Is this segment done?
This should do the trick.
Well, if I'm honest, Insect Glaive J might be better than Luchka in this instance, cause, well, unless Luchka actually does pack slicing ammo that she uses on the tail. Ah, I counter your roar and stab your face. That sounds really weird out of context. And again, half the stuff I do say sounds weird out of context. Including my deathly silence. Ouch. What the hell am I chatting today? Nobody knows. Oh, there's an Arkuga here. I should probably get out of the way. Just a theory.
I will suffer you no longer.
Ow.
Royal pain, courtesy of a royal knight.
Stop moving so I can cut off your tail with a lance. However the fuck that actually works. Ooh. That could have been nasty.
It's relocating. Going after
Totally
it.
weak!
Make me proud.
Run!
Banzai!
Thanks, buddy. It's weakened. Strike now. I see a big treat in your future. I thrive on the back.
I gotta admit, Mizu tails are one of the hardest tails, well, for me at least, one of the hardest tails to actually cut off. One, because you need to do a break on it first. Two, it's because the bloody thing moves about every 5 seconds. I should really stop trying to carve tails during hunts. Well, whilst the monster's in the area. Just saying.
Now's your chance.
Okay, going for those claws. Because that's another part of Mizu that
This
is a
what being
bastard to actually break. Why do Mizus have so many parts that are actual bastards to break or sever and shit? I can't be the only one that thinks this, right? The claws are a bastard to break, the tail is a bastard to sever,
Nothing personal. Thanks, buddy.
the back can be a pain in the ass. Like, you definitely want to be bringing along palicos with stealing equipment. Because you're gonna bloody need it. Otherwise you're gonna be here for a while. And that's before you even factor in, like, if you're doing it multiplayer or not. Because if you are and doing it with randoms, God help you. Cause, well, ever since World, randoms have it in their head to just capture everything. However, Rise has a thing where certain monsters have things that you can only get from breaks and calves. So yeah. Luckily, battle bonds do tend to be rather good for breaking those problematic tasks, but it does like fixed damage to it. Hell, I feel like if you're a gun lance main, you'll be able to break the claws pretty easily. Cause explosions do, like, they're kind of fixed with their damage a bit. With the exception of maybe gun launch shells. Because there are ways to improve the damage you do with those. Like, aka the artillery armor skill. Ow. Damn it. Okay.
Take control. Good. Now attack.
Honestly, poison status monsters are good for rival riding, cause, well, they can poison or just generally afflict statuses to a monster.
Thanks, buddy. My apologies for the delay. I had my hands full.
Did I remember to put shock absorber on this build? I'll check later. I know. Also, for those of you who are curious, the armor, well, the build that I'm running is not specialized to a particular weapon type, because that is more a
It's not just about strength, you must focus on skill as well.
like, you would be using a more generalized armor set, just going through story and that sort of thing. You only really specialize in two particular instances. One, you're at the end game and you want to start min-maxing. Two, you are specializing in one particular weapon type
Okay, nothing
throughout
out of the ordinary.
your entire story run. Like
Results to be proud of.
gun lance, for example. If you main those and only use those, or only use those whilst doing the story stuff, you will you can get away with specializing from the get-go, because where you're only using one weapon type, you can easily get away with that. Yes, I did. I did put shock absorber in here.
I've got some great deals for you. All right, good luck.
Yeah, I need a lot more hard claws and tails. And
Be sure to check the
back.
special quest. Here's the list of quests. Take care.
I will do quick Lagombi hunt or two. Cause off of the normal ice set,
Playtime's over.
which for master rank upgrades into it, do need Lagombi stuff. And I think one uses quite a bit of barrier off stuff. Oh.
Let's make this a quick one.
Time to
Yep.
get to our hunt. To hunt is to truly live.
Perhaps you could relax a bit. But I suppose I do like your motivation. Let's see.
There we go. Some Frockium for the hammer. Hammer! That reminds me, like, we got some new details on Man Luigi Brothership, I think yesterday and today. And yeah, the game definitely looks like it's shaping up to be look really damn good. So that's definitely a game I want to stream at some point. Ow. Even a Lagombi can throw you around at master rank. It went straight into that, didn't it? Bug? Thank you.
Wait until I finish reloading.
But, yeah. There are... yeah, Brothership. I'm looking forward to it. Like,
This is what being a
I've
royal
only
knight
ever
is all
played one Mario Luigi game, that being Dream Team Bros. Yeah, over here in Europe it's called Dream Team Bros rather than just Dream Team. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to the game because it does remind me quite heavily of Dream Team. Especially with the character and, well, NPC and world design and just world feel. Which, yeah, if it's more in line with that than Paper Jam, which I haven't played, but I heard it's not that great. That is a bit of a step in the right direction.
Great Tamura's whetstones. I love the smell of barrel. How about a good night kiss?
Damn, bitch, read my mind. But yeah, I am very, very much looking forward to the game. I gotta admit, like, there's one other Mario game that I wouldn't be amiss to giving a look over once I have like some money behind me. That being the Thousand Year Door remake. Like, as you all know, I am very much into my gaming history, and Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door is one of those games that has quite a solid, well, quite a place in gaming history. It's one of the ones that carved it out for itself. So naturally, I am very curious. And so naturally, it is on my radar. Trying to think of what other games are kind of on my radar to try. None come to mind at the moment, actually. Like,
Victory is ours. Let us find matter. Move out. We rise. Just what to do.
let's see. What other ones are on my radar for later in the year? Brothership, Mario Luigi Brothership, obviously. There is one that comes out in October, but I can't remember. Or I might think there's something else happening in October. I think I might be thinking of something else, like completely unrelated. I don't know. Oh shit, yeah. Sonic X Shadow Generations. That one completely slipped my mind. Which is weird, because I literally fangirled over fanboyed over the trailer on Twitter not too long ago.
I fulfilled my duty with honor. That is all that matters.
Because who didn't?
Is something the matter?
It was a fucking good trailer.
It's a fine
That's
whetstone.
a fine whetstone.
See, I don't know what I fanboyed over more. The fact that Metal Overlord has, during the Metal Overlord fight, will have actual voice lines and then metal as fuck,
I'll keep a lookout.
or
Suspicious.
the fact that I think we're getting a remix of What I'm Made Of for that fight.
What are we waiting for?
Like, remix of Crush 40 music, sign me the fuck up.
Results to be proud of.
Good thing I ain't monetized on YouTube yet, cause I probably would be demonetized 20 times over just by the amount of swearing I do. I wished I was kidding on that front. I probably would get demonetized just by the swear. But hey ho. Hey. What one do you say again? No, I think.
Ooh, I'm
Go
itching to
for
get
the hammer.
started.
Ice tree. And oh shit, I can upgrade it to the Lunagaron one straight up.
Strike while the iron's hot.
Nice.
Hey, thanks.
Very nice.
Hunter.
Well, at least I can say we made some progress on that, on checklist today. Polisher Defender. That is very nice. Now, can I get a multiplayer thing? A doodle. What's it? My bubble. Thingy. Synonyms of something. A synonym of a synonym. Synonym. Nim. Stretch. Stretchy stretch. Chat, I'm gonna ask you a really random question. Is it weird to sit on a chair cross-legged? Like, I don't know, it's just a thing I sometimes do. I sit on chairs cross-legged.
Ready for anything.
Like, I know. Is that weird? Like, I personally don't think of it as weird. Like, people have sat on chairs in weirder ways. Trust me, cause
Sweet.
I have. You know what I mean? Also, did you see how just fucking prestily I managed to get over here? Yeah. Who needs a palamute when you know how the fuck to actually use great wire bugs? Ow. Oop. That was close.
We should be careful. It'll be much more aggressive this time. Stand and fight!
And he decides he wants to fuck off on me. Oh, we are going the completely wrong direction. Guys. He went this way. Guys. I'm starting to get why they introduced wirebugs, scout flies back in Wild. To stop people from getting going completely the wrong direction half the time. Unfortunately, World has maps that made it so you needed them, cause that you not only needed them for some of it, cause the map was either too big or too confusing. Oh, and half the time the scout flies didn't even work properly. Yep, we're in today's segment of there's actually issues with World, and there's issues with World, and I'm no longer pretending that they don't exist. And yeah, the less I go on about scout flies, the better for everyone in the stream. Because I could talk your ear off about how they were good in concept, but kinda shit in execution. Like, seriously, they are pretty good on paper as a tool to help you track where a monster is and such, but as a tool but in practice, it has some major flaws. One, didn't account for everything. The pathing it chose is sometimes very confusing. Oh, that's more a issue with world's map geometry rather than a issue with with the scout flies.
Be good. Let us hurry.
Alright, I don't have a palamute. I should really remember I have a palico on my first slot. So when I'm doing multiplayer, I don't... hello, how's the stream going? I just, shoot. It's going rather well. We've already made one Lunagaron weapon, so that's a start. Wait, is that a fire beetle? Fire beetle.
I will suffer you no longer.
Okay. So when it comes to inflicting elemental blights on monsters, try to do ones that it would be, well, of the elements it's weak to. Because then they actually flinch when you hit them with it. Which, it ain't much, but it still creates an opening. Also, Fire Blight makes it so that the monster is more prone to flinching when you attack it anyway. Ice Blight slows down a monster's movement. Yeah, go figure with the ice debuff. Water Blight softens up hard parts on a monster as a poison tree. And Thunder Blight, which what that does is makes it so you can stun a monster by hitting its head, even with a weapon that doesn't do blunt damage. With a weapon that don't do any blunt damage. Like, I could easily, if let's just say, let's hypothetically say the Lunagaron here is afflicted by Thunder Blight. I could easily poke its head a couple of times and it gets stunned. I don't need to anyway, because Lottery Box on Palicos is kind of overpowered, because 9 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, you're, yes, 9 times out of 10 masters, you are getting the mini Dragonator. Yep. That could have been nasty. That's one thing to note about the Urgent, where you'll have Furain as an NPC just anyway, even in multiplayer versions of it. You can have up to 5 fucking hunters. And yeah, and that does mean 5 buddies as well, making it a clear 10. as you can see, this shit is as chaotic as it is, as you see it.
Courtesy of a royal knight.
Oh, to be fair, makes sense they made Furain the sort of balanced NPC in terms of all the shit she can do. Like, she does make sure to she'll heal you when you're low, etc, etc, but also will pile on the attack.
It's relocating. Looks useful.
Screw it. I am using a lance and I will abuse the charge on this thing till the day I die. Or faint 3 times.
What's wrong with
I just thought of something. Like, you know how people have all those ways to get around YouTube censors with particular words like death and that sort of thing? I don't need to worry about it right now because I'm not monetized on YouTube, so I can swear and say words all I want. And they can't stop me. Yet. I draw the line at the C word. So, but one I'm surprised people don't use for, like, death. Game over. Like, seriously, I haven't heard a single person actually not yet.
the job well done?
Yeah, that does honestly surprise me, cause honestly, you would think that would be one of the first ones they think of to use as a replacement.
That's a fine whetstone.
Hell, they literally use that instead of a word death in Super Paper Mario. Like, God knows how many years old game thought of the idea way before anyone else did. Did we get last shell? We get last shell. Nice. I know. I just think it is kind of weird that that just didn't happen. I have a spot on my eyebrow. That's gonna be fun to deal with later. But yeah, it's just one of those things that I just thought about and just generally surprises me. Trying to think of other sort of little things like that that I'm surprised no one has really thought about till now. Oh, haven't thought of. Surprised no one's made a song out of streamers just going and Then again, someone probably has done that at some point. None of us just know about it yet. I think. Huh. Got a Mizu one. It's easier to go into, like, farm Mizu in multiplayer, cause you're more likely to get that tail cut off. Or it's just easier to, cause you have more people going for the tail. Hopefully. Yeah, there was definitely a spot on my eyebrow.
Ready for any
Yeah, I would definitely be surprised if the tail, like, don't come off, cause there's a fucking switch axe user in the party. Like, I've used those things enough to know that those things have a wide sodding berth on them. Mainly the axe mode. The sword mode, still quite a reach, but... I just straight up just jumped clean over the bastard. And there's another lance person. They are using the Magnamala one, if I assume. Switch axe user is using the Lunagaron one. He has good taste. As for bow, I can't see. No, that's the Kezu bow. I think I am 80% sure that the bow user is using the Kezu bow. Yeah, because it's got that sort of veiny-ishness to it. Kezu weapons are got that veiny, fleshy thing to them, and they tend to be a bit chunkier than other weapon sets from other monsters. Because they have that more fleshy design sort of pattern. Also, I think it's flicked by Thunderblight. If someone... There we go, there's the stun. There's the stun I was talking about. Oh, to be fair, like... weapon type that really don't need any help in the stun department is light bowguns. Heavy bowguns, you can still do sticky ammo spam, but it is a lot more potent than light bowguns. Just cause, well, how to put it? Rapid fire really helps. Light bowgun put out the frankly staggering amount of damage they can. Like, also, the tail flips through walls, you can still hit it. For the most part. If it's only just clipped into a wall, you can hit it, but if it's like properly in a wall, yeah, you really can't.
nothing personal.
we go. I think I got the parts for the great swords. Which is ironic because don't I have like an unupgraded high rank version of the Mizu greatsword? Yeah. To be fair, I could probably upgrade into that because I now have enough yep. Well, whatever fucking works. But yeah. Okay. My trailer 4 is gone again. Oh yeah, sometimes with a lottery box, well, it's called a lottery box, you can kinda guess what it does. It just will put in... It'll have a... It'll do a random ability that... it can't... Well... It'll do a random one of the abilities he can roll on a palico. That's not like fixed. But there's also a chance it does the mini Dragonator. It more than likely will do the mini Dragonator. Because I don't know what the weighting is, but it does feel like it's like about 70-30 for in favour of the Kitinator. Like I said, the Commander in World don't need to yell, "Where's my Dragonator?" anymore. Because we know who keeps fucking stealing it. Ironically, you do get it from sub-quests where you have to bring gathering palicos to 3 master rank hunts. Oh right, I have a point in good luck on this build as well. Because I think I slapped in a of the pirate themed outfit. But because sometimes you can get these locked treasure chests, which you use to craft that particular armor set. I got 3 out of this batch. God damn. Look up something. Because I'm curious. Oh. Because there, you can get it on a jewel. You can get a jewel for it. River's cool. Oh, okay, yeah. No, you need, endgame materials for it. Okay. Payless. Yeah, apparently you can get it on that as well, and yeah, nowhere near for that one, but just looking up slots on it. Crap. A 4, a 2, and a 1. That's actually really impressive on the slot department.
How are things?
I know there is, like, yeah, this is the set I was talking about, the Barbania stuff.
I have been wanting to be a blacksmith ever since I was little. Guess you could say I'm something of an expert at this point. Don't worry about your gear. I grip this here hammer with confidence.
I know that there is some armor that, waist armor that has 2 points in weakness exploit. That is like,
Bye now.
Honestly, I weirdly want to make the longsword first. Which is weird for me, because, like, I'm just not into longswords. Like, but then again,
Playtime's over.
I do want to use weapon types I don't typically use too much a bit more often. Well, not right this sec, I need to use the little spirits room. So, I'll be back in a second. I am back. Right. Ah. More Mizu! Bullshittery. I hope. Kinda weird. I've only got one weapon set up, made so far. The spot on my eyebrow is gonna annoy the fuck out of me. I can feel it. Like, my brain will fixate on this hard.
Let's make this a quick one.
As you probably no doubt already have noticed. I fixated on stuff. Why do you think I needed a week off? And, oh shit, someone actually took the marionette spider for once. Like, no one ever really takes the marionette, spider too much. I always do, but that's because I'm always going, like, I always tend to leave spawn in that direction. Ow. Why did I sheath my weapon? Excuse me. So that's what it looks like when I do a whiff an attack and then immediately get arse blasted. Okay. Let's play Cyber's favourite game of what weapon are they using? Okay, Hammer's users using Thunder Hammer. And Hunting Horn user is using Spoiler Horn. Is using a spoiler. For a monster we'll fight later. It's actually the monster I want to use the weapons of when we get to it. Like, I don't think they're, like, I don't think at that point they're the fire weapons that can poison as well, that have intrinsic poison on them regardless of weapon type. But they're the point before it. Hell, the monster, the subspecies of the monster you need to upgrade it to that point are post-game title updates monster. And it's one of those monster that is the same intrinsic element as the base monster, but actually its existence is a lot more justified. Like with the metal rafts, I do think their existence is justified, because they're meant to be a much harder version of, like, Rathos and Raytheon. But they also do stuff, well, have stuff that is wildly different. Especially in Rise. Like, let's just say I'm looking forward to those, the Rathos Gold Raytheon fights in this game, because they're pretty good. Now, I wouldn't say, like, Iceborne Rage and Bracky good, Cause, frankly, it's Iceborne Raging Bracky. You ain't gonna fucking top that one. In any sense of a word. Like, how do I put it? Raging Bracky and Iceborne is actually my favourite fight in that game, and not being funny, when you don't have downtimes in fights in World, they are really fucking fun. And again, I like ones in this game, but oh shit, I got a mantle. Hell yeah. A mantle from a shiny drop. That don't happen every day. Score. Still need that tail though. Oh, is mine Mr. Mizutsune? Or Miss Mizutsune? Or non-binary Mizutsune? Hey, if Mewtwo wants to go by them, I don't see why Mizutsune don't want to. Like, there ain't a Mizutsune out there that don't want to either. Oh, but wouldn't mind being called they them either. I'm thinking into this way too much again. Give me your fucking tail before they decide to catch. Or they inevitably try to catch it. Aha. No shit. Come on, let me get you. Bollocks! Thank you, but bollocks!
Great job, everyone. Sorry, pal.
I'm actually gonna quickly look up. What's the drop chance? Oh, you can get it from target and capture wards. Okay, I wondered if you could. Okay. In that case, that's actually kind of useful to know. I should have checked if you could get the claws from capture wards too.
I let myself go there a bit.
Didn't get it, but we did get hard claws, which is actually a win there as well. The claws are a bastard to get. I'm sure other people who have farmed Mizutsune will attest to that. Okay. Okay, Mizu. Materials. Claws. Oh, you can get the claws from capture awards. In fact, it's actually better to do so. I've been fucking lied to. Like, I remember being told that Mizu claws are like something you can't get through captures. You fucking can. Pretty well, actually. And wait, is there no broken parts for warps? I know I got a crap ton of those earlier.
Hey there! Let's get you fixed up then, shall we? Ooh, I'm itching to get started.
Oh, that's why I never upgraded it. Yeah, Scale of Origin is from base-wise tile update stuff, which we haven't been doing. Okay.
Let's
Okay.
get you fixed up then, shall we?
That, which...
Alright, let's make it happen.
Overlance. Overlance. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Overlance.
Ooh, I'm itching to get started.
Sword.
Alright, let's make it happen.
I need one more tail for that. Okay. Well, that makes it like 1-all in terms.
Ooh, I'm
Well,
itching to get started.
1 Lunagaron weapon and 1 Mizu weapon. So
Be careful out there.
that means something's gone right today. Also, check. Do any of the bodies I have there was support move with recovery. Ah, I do have one with support sentry on. Makes it easier to trigger support moves and palamute gear, but attack and defense are reduced. I definitely want that. Level 40. In that case, I'm gonna go. Oh, okay. I had them in the thing anyway. Okay, now around that and... Oh. That should do that. Well, do it in terms of that. Yeah.
Playtime's over.
I could actually progress with story stuff now, cause I now have 1 Mizu weapon and 2 Lunagaron weapons. And that's just gonna make life a lot easier. because I would have like elemental weapons. Like, and well, I have a Lunagaron and Mizu Lancers now, which I don't need to tell you are really good because, well, I don't need to tell you the fact that I've just been using Lance as my main weapon. Even though the idea was to use weapons I don't normally use, and especially Greatsword cause Surge Slash combo, but yeah.
Sweet.
Well, this probably wouldn't be the only sort of grinding stream I do. Because I think what I want to do is like next stream of this, I want to actually progress. Because like I said, there's a certain point, well, I want to get to the last set of key quests for this sort of tier. Because yeah, there's some monsters in the middle of it, especially the mid-rank urgents here that I want to farm. One of those being the weapons from the set that Hunting Horn was actually from. That's from one of the urgents actually. The second one, I believe. As for weapons in this one, that one's an Almadron subspecies that would see actually in that last set of key quests for the M4 star stuff. Don't know of that one because they're using lead weapons, a lead weapon over it. As for the other, switch. Oh, that one is.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be taking this.
Oh, they're actually using the Mizu dual blades. Also, I prefer the Almadron stuff stat-wise, because I do prefer my stuff with higher element. I do really like the look of the Mizu weapons. And the Lunagaron weapons. That's why I'm using those over, like, the Ice/Orcamph and the Almadron stuff. Just because I like the look of weapons more. The argument really don't hold up when you factor in layered weapons, but no, I don't like using those. Like, I like having a colourful looking arsenal. Free Lunagaron flush. Oh, I got a blue core. Thank God. Yeah, blue core seemed to be the part of the Lunagaron that seems to be eluding me. But yeah, that's that was kind of sweet. I'm not exactly complaining about that.
Sweet, a chap. Daytime's over.
Alrighty, let's see if we can squeeze in one more hunt. Hopefully a Mizu. I do really want to try and get the longsword if I can. If not, we'll just craft the greatsword and just call it a day. I seem to be having a... Well, I wouldn't actually say I've been having trouble trying to find Mizu quests. But I've been finding more Lunagaron ones. But I suppose the Lunagaron one I've been mainly doing is the urgent, so a lot more people would be doing that just in general. Just cause with having an NPC there, it makes it a bit easier to get through, and it's more likely to be populated because there's more people that going for it because of it being an urgent. You can see where I'm coming from there. Still, the way they did it, so it's like on a search by a quest rather than pick a quest that someone's already put up. Like, this is a better version of the system. But I feel like it really does need crossplay in order to work. Which, thankfully, we are getting in Wilds. The only issue is, Wilds isn't on Switch or PS4. It's on PS5 and Xbox Series X and PC. I don't know which I can exactly I have. And, well, we all know my situation with my laptop. Like, that shit won't survive that game. Let alone being able to actually stream it. Again, more Lunagaron. Huh. Still, if I can get another blue core and bass shell, I could get the longsword for the Lunagaron. The Lunagaron longsword.
Ready for anything.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't I actually have the no, I do not have the what the hell yeah, that'll just deactivate good luck, cause I technically changed weapon mid-quest to some crap like that. But, yeah. Brain is not brain trail of thought right now. You know, it honestly impresses me that some people do stream for like 7-8 hours of a time. Not something I feel like I could ever really do, because I really don't have the endurance for it. Unless like I started at like 1 PM my time or something like that and keep going through till dinner or some shit. Which, yeah, I ain't planning to do that one anytime soon. Okay, once again, let's play What Is Everyone Else Using? Switch Axe. Thunder Tree. It's basically the orb elemental, well, orb tree but for thunder. As for this, well, the Dual Blades person ain't here yet, so Ow. Right, I don't have a shield here.
Much more aggressive this time.
But yeah, I don't know what Dual Blazer's using.
Need to sharpen this thing. That's a fine whetstone you've got there.
We'll find out when they stop fucking about and actually
Sweet.
oh, they're probably actually gathering perma boosters, most likely. And another beetle, a fine addition to my collection.
Go ahead, eat up. Getting a bit too excited. Oh, Kingdom Center. Need a cure.
I feel terrible.
Okay. That either looks like Mizu or Sworn Rapiers. The guild set.
Many enough. This ends here.
No, that's actually the
This should do the trick.
Elgato set.
I'll show you what I'm
I'm calling it. Probably call something else, but it's the... Basically, you get the blueprints for that particular weapon set from doing follower quests. And they're like all Elgato themed. Basically, the weapons you see, Furane and any other of the Knights of Elgato actually, use. At least I think it is. Another switch axe user. I'm seeing a lot of switch axes today. That's the second time I've been hit by that move already today. Well, just I'm not doing particularly well on the stun. But as a thing with the with hammers, you don't need to be hit in the head to be effective. You know what I mean?
Wind has shifted directions. This can't be good. Let us hurry.
Cause with blunt damage, if you're not hitting the head, you're doing exhaust damage. Cause, well, that's what blunt damage technically is. And, well, that exhausts the monster. So yeah, hammers aren't just good for hitting heads. It's for helping keep the monster still in a different way. Well, smacking its brains out till it starts leaking out of its ear is pretty effective too, I must say. Okay, that's the tail. I'm gonna put my palico. For anyone who's curious, we're going for legs are the gown going legs are staying on. Trust me, that shit is very useful. I gotta admit, the good thing about like doing key quest progress next week is that I could probably get to a point where once I do Hinoa Minato's first follower quest, I could do their second one and immediately unlock them as followers. Also, speaking of a follower system, apparently there's going to be something like that in Wilds. Like, Wilds, from what they are saying about it, does seem like it is taking the... is them sort of really learning from both World and Rise, see where they did well, see what they did wrong, and pick the best out of both. Like, if there's one franchise Capcom don't fuck about with, it's Monster Hunter. Like, seriously, say what you will about Capcom as a company, but you can't say that they don't put care and attention into Monster Hunter. Well, some people would like them to put equal as much care and attention into some of their other franchises. Which, fair enough in that case.
You should be proud of your polishing skills.
But, yeah. I don't think this fight is going to go on for that much longer, if I'm honest. Oh, I'm at max health now. Yeah, this is the highest amount of health you can get. 250. How to put it? In other Monster Hunter games, after eating, you'll go up to 150. That and health up, you hit 200. Yeah. That kind of tells you just how busted Spearbird system is. If you actually go out your way and find Spearbirds, or use Spearbird's call. Yeah, you can get stupid powerful in wells, but the game does have the challenge to keep up with it. If anything, it reminds me of something that someone in the Destiny community was saying Dao, I think. Yeah, cause it was from his latest video on that.
Thanks for coming.
And basically they were saying about, oh, had the drive to play it and that sort of thing, and I think one of the things he said is like, it's cause it doesn't really present, there's no real point in engaging with Buildcraft when I have one or two builds that can just demolish literally any content. I mean, he ain't wrong, like, there are builds in that game that we'll just rip it wide open. Like, the prismatic, some of the builds with prismatic, and just demolish, the game. Like, a lot of, well, literally any of the Warlock prismatic builds. Because you can have turrets and devour. Which means, yeah, you could be topped up with health, Or you can make it so you have buddies of fucking each element. Well, buddies of multiple kinds with you at once. And even the non-prismatic stuff, like, over weekend I messed with a new Solar Warlock build which uses the new aspects, with the idea of just getting as many ignitions as I can. Turns out I inadvertently found one that can make it so I have the Solar Buddy up all the damn time. Like, in the 10-20 seconds that the Solar Buddy lasts, I can have my class ability ready to summon another one. Yeah, that's the thing with... So I can't help but agree with Datto on that one. Like... we have all these working... well, moving parts that we can mesh together for some, frankly, really amazing shit.
Please handle things here.
Yet... weapons don't really factor into it. And are greatly underpowered as a result.
My apologies for the delay. I had my hands full.
Or... so weapons don't really matter. And yeah. And now. I can't help but agree with, like, some of the sentiment. Oh yeah, Lance is using Garandone stuff. And, yeah, that Dual Blaze user is definitely using the follower quest, one. Yeah, with what Dao said about Destiny, I can't help but agree on the buildcraft one. Weapons just don't feel necessary when your build can just... your abilities can just carry you. I feel like... how do I put it? Either stuff needs to be bumped up to where we need proper build crafting, or, and I hesitate to say this because most of the Destiny community would probably have my hide for it, we need to be nerfed pretty substantially. To where weapon, like, make it so we can still get to that level of power, but we also need our weapons to assist in that. Like, for example, with a Solar Warlock setup, maybe make it so I would need a weapon with the perk Strategist, which, when I get kills with the weapon, it regens my class ability.
Another mission well done.
Like, make it so abilities can't carry you on their own. Which is yeah. Oh shit, I got mental. Which, again, it sucks because Destiny 2 has really good gunplay. Just overshadowed by the ridiculous of the build crafting and the fact that the game can't really keep up with it. Oh shit, yeah, I need stuff from Rosarag. Oh, why about that? I'll probably do that off stream if I'm honest. Yeah, I'll probably do some off stream grinding again. But specifically for
Everyone be there.
trying to
All right, let's make it happen. Bye now.
no, I'm actually gonna take the Mizu one off a wish list, cause well, once we but yeah. Cause, like I said, once we do a certain high rank title update urgent, we'd have the parts to upgrade that. So I might as well just leave a greatsword for that point and instead funnel the master rank materials I have got into other Mizu weapons. Like the longsword or other gear. Oh yeah, I'm getting there. Well, I can do pretty easily. I'm at. But actually, I'm gonna take those off as well. Cause like I said, if we're gonna be doing next time round master rank key quest progress, our armor build is going to probably change quite drastically as well. Because once we get to the first thing urgent, the monster you fight for that, the first mid rank urgent for the M4 star stuff, the monster you get, or you fight him at, the armor, like, is really fucking good on it. In terms of the crit stuff. And hell, the legs are kind of wild just on its own, because that'll give me 3 points in razor sharp as is. Which is damn impressive. Anyway, I'm gonna stop the game for today. And we're just gonna chill for a bit. Let me just turn on the there we go. Just turn on the chill that's all music. But yeah. Did well. We got well, yeah, we only need 2 weapons. One, the Mizutsune lance and the Lunagaron hammer, but I feel like there was a fair bit of progress made. Especially towards like other weapons on that. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably do some more off-stream grinding. See if I can grind the rest of those. Oh. And honestly, I might actually just ditch Greatsword. I don't know. Like, also, I do like Surge / Greatswords. 5 weapon types is kinda pushing it. 4's a good max to go for when just going for a thing. And plus, I don't use hammers as much as I used to, and I barely use longswords. So that's the 2 weapon types. Let's just say those are the 2 weapon types that I don't usually use, but I do want to use a bit more. Especially longsword. Like, after a world ruined the reputation of longsword for me, I just have not really been using it. Which is a shame, cause we have Silkbind Sakura Slash in Rise, in base Rise, which makes it miles easier to really keep on top of your thing. And with the switch skill mechanic, or switch skill swap mechanic Sunbreak introduces, what you can do is like build up, use Silkbind Slash on your red scroll or something like that to build up your spirit level. Kind of appropriate for me to want to learn how to, well, get back into using that weapon, you know, spirit and that. And then switch over to a blue scroll which has spirit helm splitter on it, and use them all up. Also, doing normal longsword shit, with the exception of the counters, because I honestly can't really get a handle on them too well. Like, I prefer counters that are a bit more reactionary. Sort of thing. Or have a lengthy No, I prefer ones that just have a lengthy window to them. Like with Lance. Like, I suppose people would say it's more of a parry at that point. Eh. As long as it's something I can pull off, I'd prefer it over, like, that incredibly tight window shit any day. Like, I'm not one of those pro gamers or anything, I can't do those type Windows counters. Like, there's a reason why I, in Smash Bros, tend to not really gravitate towards characters that have counters too much, because I can't use the counter. But then again, I just prefer my rushdown characters anyway. I mean, I would say my two mains in that game are Pit and Sonic. Both of which are more rushdown in nature. Especially Sonic. But I've heard stories that, like, Sonic players online can be really obnoxious. Because they just, hit you enough to get your, percentage up, and then just run around the stage for the rest of the time, going for a timeout. I'm not gonna lie, that shouldn't be a proper strategy. Like, I don't know, it's very, very weird with that. Yeah. Honestly, I kind of thought about putting that on the reboot list. On the, reboot stream list. Because I only did, like, 2 streams of that. I don't know. I'll think on that one. Well, I do want to get, like, some of my other, long-fold playthroughs done first. Speaking of which, we might as well have a quick peek at the schedule before we, wrap up. So, yeah. So, we did Monster Hunter today. We fought a lot of Lunagarons and Mizutsunes. We made a weapon from each, so that's good. The Mizutsune lance and the Lunagaron hammer, and we're well on our way to some of the other bits from those monsters, so that's good. Tomorrow will be Sonic Frontiers. Because that's another game we were going to do last week, but didn't end up doing in the end. And we're going to be continuing with Final Horizon's Another Story. I think where we wrapped up last time with that is we needed to find the Chaos Emerald as Tails. And then I think it would have transitioned over to Sonic for his first stint, doing some of those trials or whatever. Thursday, I have no idea what to stream, but I want to stream. So I'll probably stick a poll of that up after tomorrow's stream for that. Or stick one up for sometime during the day or something tomorrow. And then Saturday, speaking of trying to wrap up longfold playthroughs that are somewhat close to the end, Down Ex Machina. We got to the A rank story missions last time. I want to do some of those, and maybe some exploration missions as well. Potentially. Because we ain't done those in a while either. And yeah, that's about it for the schedule. So yeah, I'm definitely coming out of the gate swinging, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's cause like I have the energy. I feel like I have the energy to stream. And I'm not gonna lie, I definitely feel like I went into the stream today with a different energy. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely felt a lot more energized than I usually am during streams. But, yeah. I think one thing I definitely am going to try and do is, like, actually trying to advertise myself a bit more properly. I feel like that's an issue that I still struggle with. And such. And honestly, I'm gonna try to just enjoy the game as well. And that. Because I feel like streaming did sap a bit of that away. And just made me feel stressed about the whole endeavor. But honestly, they sort of helped me sort of remember why I started streaming. Share my enjoyment of games with all yous on the internets. Really. And I was getting too wrapped up in the numbers side of it and that sort of thing, and the need to boost those numbers up, yada yada, etc, etc. So I feel like I, at that point, just kind of lost why I started streaming. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Whilst it was kind of forced on account of not feeling to. Oh, me. I feel like, taking last week off really helped. Just generally. Yeah. Well, part of me would disagree, because, well, I've spent the first half of last week with sodding constipation. Not fun, I'll say that much. My body has some weird fucking reactions to, ick. Yeah. And hell, even that was actually caused by stress. Well, even that, we, me, the parentals and even GP that, I want to see about it, we all figured out it was stress. It was, well, that was stress induced anyway. So yeah, it was definitely like that. My brain sort of did that to sort of tell me to take a break. Really says a lot, don't it? But I don't know. Guess I'm just coming back to seeing a lot of what that was and seeing how I was dreaming with fresh eyes now. And yeah. No, I guess I kind of lost sight of why I enjoyed it. Gaming and pixel art. And worrying about stuff that I probably shouldn't have been. As always with me, that things end up coming to a boiling point for me to realise something's up. With like myself physically or mentally. Yeah, not the best way to live, I'm not gonna lie. But that's just how my brain is. I guess I have a very much a bit of a cry when no one's noticing kind of or more a grin and bear it. If it ain't important, ignore it. I feel. Or well, I just don't take massively great care of myself sometimes. In the mental department. And sometimes the physical as well. And emotional as well. But suppose that's something I'm gonna have to be a bit more careful of. That'll probably mean that I may end up randomly cancelling a stream or two to just chill out and rest. And making sure I don't overload myself in that way. Especially on the stress side of it. Guess I'm just a bit more susceptible to those sort of things. Because I worry about things more. And I suppose I think part of that is just due to my mentality of like people are worth more than I am. I might be oversharing a bit. Yeah. I don't know. These post-game, like, I have weird post-game clarity when streaming. After, like, doing these post-game Zatsu segments, I do just tend to have really weird moments of clarity, just very sporadically. Also, the spot on my forehead is the spot on my eyebrow is still annoying the crap out of me. If anyone was even remotely wondering about that, no one, not a soul. Cyber Phoenix. There's a spot on my eyebrow that is annoying the shit out of me. But yeah. As well, that's another thing. Like, more things like that can just annoy me, and if those build up, I get stressed. And when I get stressed, my body starts doing weird shit. Oh really, I just need to... I just need to stop worrying about the small things in life. Life isn't all about numbers. I should really start taking my own advice on that. I'm still gonna record this shit in my dream diary, but that's because I enjoy recording shit in there. But, I just need to learn not to fixate on it. You know what I mean? Don't worry, I am gonna, take better care of myself, mentally. And such. I will say one thing. Last week has definitely fucked up my sleep schedule something fierce. I got up at 11:15 today. Like 11:15. I haven't gone up like that late in fucking months. Yeah. I think that's enough post-game clarity for one evening, don't you think? So I'm gonna start thinking about wrapping up here. But yeah. Thank you all for coming. If you're new here, feel free to drop follows on Twitch and subs and likes on the YouTube. It helps out greatly and helps little old me get seen by algorithms and stuff. Because I need all the help I can get when it comes to algorithms. But just you popping in to say hi, have a chat, work, or even by watching this on VOD. And actually thank you guys for thank you VOD watchers actually for last week, because yeah, and I hope you because I saw you guys pop off last week, and thank you guys for enjoying my content, no matter how cringe or monotone my voice is, or how bad my jokes are. But yeah, doesn't matter if you've been chatting, lurking, or vodding. I appreciate you popping in and sticking around for a while. Even if you just popped in to say hi, I'd greatly appreciate that. It lets little old me know that people can see me on the internet. And That means more than you think. For little guys like us. Hope you all stay safe and have a fantastic rest of your day. And I will see you tomorrow for some Sonic Frontiers. Good night, everybody, and thank you so much for putting up with my bullcrap. See you guys tomorrow. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay safe out there. It's a really wild world out there. If you're having troubles, feel free to make sure to talk to someone about it. Better than bottling up. Otherwise you'll get stress constipation like I did. And trust me, that shit wasn't fun. Anywho, see you tomorrow for Sonic Frontiers, everybody. Good